We're recording. We have a few students that are absent, so I'm recording this for them. So what you're going to need, you have that one piece of cardboard, that thick cardboard. You're also going to get some thin. You want to have about, roughly about a hand's amount. Okay? So at your table, there should be some thin cardboard. Get yourself roughly this much. So if it's a cereal box, cut a side of it off and then cut that in half. That's good. Yeah, you're good, Damien. Yeah, you're good, Johnny. Yeah, you're good, Josh. Not the whole cereal box, Ronaldo. Juan, you're good. Yes, Juan, you're fine. Now, what you're going to do with your thin cardboard, I want you to get roughly about 2 fingers worth. Get 2 of them. So measure roughly about 2 fingers width. And give yourself 2 panels. And set the rest to the side. This doesn't have to be perfect. We're just learning building technique. So give yourself about 2 fingers width. 2 little panels. That's okay. Not exact. So with the thin cardboard, the thin one, measure roughly about 2 fingers and give yourself a piece. Give yourself 2 pieces. Yeah, you should have 2 pieces of thin cardboard. And they don't have to be perfect. That's okay. Mine just happened to be very thin. Now, set one of them to the side. Set one of them to the side. Of your thick cardboard, the cardboard that you picked up from me, you're going to cut off a piece. Same thing. Pick a side, about 2 fingers for the thick cardboard, the thick one. Don't cut it in half. Just cut off a little bit from the bottom. We're going to use it in a little bit. Your table should have them. If not, Blue Table has, I think, an extra pair. So now remember, from your thick cardboard, cut off a little bit. A little bit from the bottom, a little bit from the top. Just cut off 1 piece. So from your thick cardboard, cut off a little bit. Yeah. Just cut off a little piece. One. From a thick cardboard, 1 piece. Cut off 1 piece from the bottom.
Just cut.
Yeah, because they're just going to have a piece.
So just, I'm just going to make this.
So what you should have one thick piece and 2 thin pieces. Mine just happen to be rectangular. They could be square. It doesn't matter. So you should have one piece you cut off from your big piece and two thin pieces of cardboard. You're also going to need a pen. A pen, I know. Doesn't matter. Because, you know how we take vocabulary notes and you guys have to write down the definitions? For this, the definition is what we're going to build, and you're going to write down the word. Do not worry, I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. This is our worksheet, and we're going to build the vocabulary. We're going to build it. So a pen, whatever you can write on the cardboard with. Okay, our first one. This first one is called notches. Notches. So get that thin piece of cardboard that you made, cut it in half. Yeah, guys, we're starting to get into the project, so there's going to be a lot of cutting in your future for the rest of the year. So, you know. So that thin piece of cardboard you had, one of those, cut it in half. Now, I'm going to draw my notches so you guys can see them. You guys just have to cut yours. Okay? On your cardboard piece. I'll show you. So, the pieces you cut, you're going to cut halfway. Don't cut the whole way on both of them. What you're making is, if you think about like your hands, notches help create a junction. So of your pieces, you're going to cut the notches. Not all the way. You want to go halfway. And you're going to make an X. An X or a cross. So, you cut it in half. You're going to cut a notch into both, right? Halfway, cut halfway up, and then you slide those notches together. You're gonna make an X or a cross. Yeah. It should turn into an X or a cross or a ninja star. Now, what you're trying to accomplish, they should be even. So when you grab the middle, you see I don't have it like this. One isn't taller than the other. I can put them and they're even. If yours isn't doing that, what's happening, your notch is too short. Make sure it's in the middle. In the middle for both, and then put the notches together. The thin cardboard. We're working with the thin cardboard right now. Yeah, you're cutting halfway. Now, this is our first vocab term. You're going to glue your little X onto your board. So like back in kindergarten when you would put glue on stuff, glue it in the corner. A word of caution, my classes last year got a little excited with the glue bottles and they cut them at the top. So some of you will have a nice little bit of glue and some of you will have like this where it's a giant hole and you're getting Niagara Falls coming out of the glue bottle. Con cuidado, be careful. So get your glue. And you're going to glue it on your board, and somewhere near your little X, you're going to write notches. Now, really quick, I am not writing the word down because I still have to show this to 6th period. You write it down. You write it on your cardboard. These are your notes for today. I'm not writing it because I still have to show the next class. Okay? Okay, so we've done our notches. Our next one, with that other piece of thin cardboard, you're going to cut one notch. Just one notch. Same thing. You don't try not to go past the middle. That's kind of the point of no return. So that second piece of thin, cut one notch. Just one. You don't have to cut it in half. Yeah, just cut one notch. Now, this term or this technique is called feet. So what you're going to do, everyone look up here. I have that other thin piece of cardboard, right? I did one notch. Pretend like these are legs, and it's going to do the splits. One leg, I'm going to bend this way. The other leg, I'm going to bend the other way, and it makes feet. By your silence, I think it's a little confusing. Yeah, so you have that thin, one notch, just one, and you're bending one of the little legs one way and the other piece the other way. So that way you get like little feet. So if your thin cardboard was a person, it would do the splits. I can't. My body doesn't do that. About 2 fingers width. And then share. If you don't have a toilet paper roll, that's okay. Get some thin cardboard. Give yourself about a rectangle's amount. And then you're going to roll it. Roll it to make your tube. Now don't glue, you're going to tape it. So if you don't have a toilet paper roll, that's fine. Just get about a rectangle amount of thin cardboard, roll it, and then tape it to make your tube. No, if you have the toilet paper roll, you're just getting a little bit. Yeah, don't cut it and then attach it. Yeah, if you have toilet paper roll, you just have the piece. If you don't, you're gonna make one. Make a little tube. Is everybody okay? So make sure to tape it. Now our next word is called flange, like phalanges. So what we're going to do, you have your tube, either you made your tube or you have the toilet paper roll tube. We're going to cut notches all the way around. We're cutting notches. I'm going to draw them so you know what I'm talking about. You guys are just cutting them. It's going to look like a flower petal. Yes, no, maybe.
What's the distance?
It doesn't matter. Yep. It's up to you. Yeah, there's no like amount. It just, not too big, not too tiny. You should have more than 3, but you shouldn't have 20. Same thing. You don't want to cut too high, about roughly the middle of your tube, and then you're just going to start bending those petals out. So you get almost like a little flower. Yes, they kind of are like the stage lights. Now, here's a good question. Which way do you glue it? The question always comes up every class. Which way do I glue it? Do I glue it petals down or do I glue it petals up? For our worksheet for this cardboard piece, it's up to you. When you use it to build, let's say I have my little chongo right here, my little baby, and I want to give him like googly eyes. I'm going to use this technique, but I would do it petal side down, right, to give him little eyes. Let's say, though, I want to give him round ears like Mickey Mouse. I would glue it petal side up and then a vola. The petals just help with curvaceous areas. So for our board, you pick. You can glue it petal side down or petal side up. It is up to you. Petal side down does like stay easier, but so will the other side. You need more glue.
So we just do
Whichever way you want, yeah. Because you'll have to decide which works better if you use it on your project. Do you guys know Toy Story, the movie? What is what's the pig's character's name? Is it Ham?
Yeah, Mr. Piggy.
So there's a lot of ways to problem solve, but like in Toy Story, his feet are very straight. So if you were making Ham, you would make his little feet like that. Now my student, she used different pieces, but that's the idea of the phalange. The phalange helps on curvy areas. So make sure you glue your phalange down. Make sure you write the name. That's the vocab term, phalange. So either you're going to make a tube. No. These are people who didn't get to this part. gonna get that piece of cardboard that you cut off.
Wait, the
That-
thick one, right?
Yes, the thick cardboard, the one you cut off. You're gonna draw a shape in 3 sizes: large, medium, small. Yes, grande, mediano, chiquito. Draw a shape, any shape you want. Don't make it too complex. Circle, square, heart, star. But you need large, medium, small. I'm gonna do a circle. You don't have to do a circle. No, nothing crazy. Large, medium, small. It must be the thick cardboard. Yes. But you gotta get large, medium, small. So, good luck. I believe in you. I'm not very good at drawing stars, so like hearts are easy, circles are easy, squares, triangles. No. Don't cut it in half. It does have to be the same shape. Yeah, but you have to have large, medium, small. Yeah. Then you're gonna cut them out. Large, medium, small. Large, medium, and small. Now, this is very difficult. The cardboard's very hard. When we start the project, you will have X-Acto blades, so do not worry. We have to use the thick cardboard. It cannot be the thin. Now, I'm a lazy perfectionist, so I'm not going to use the sides that I drew on. Your last word for the day is layering. So you're going to glue the medium on top of the large and the small on top of the medium. So the medium on top of the large and the small on top of the medium. This is called layering. Now I have a question for the class. For this particular vocab, or this particular technique, you had to use thick cardboard. Why couldn't we use thin cardboard for layering? Good, Josh. It's too thin, but why does too thin matter? It won't give it depth. Yeah, if you're building a mask, and your mask needs buttons, or it needs components that protrude, thin thin cardboard, you glue a million and it won't get you that thickness like that thick cardboard will. So layering is all about thick cardboard. You can only use thick cardboard for layering. These other ones you can interchange. You can use thick cardboard for the other ones. Thin cardboard is just easier to cut. Don't forget to put the vocab word, layering. Now, this is our last word for today. Okay? I'm going to have you guys just start cleaning up, but today starts cleanup cruise. What that means is I will pick a person from each table and we rotate around the table. This person does not clean up your mess, all the little picos, all the little pieces, you throw those away. What they're going to do is get the pieces of thin cardboard that my next class can use and just organize. Get the tape, make sure there's 8 scissors, make sure the glue's standing up. You're not cleaning. The table cleans their own mess, but you're just organizing the thin, organizing the scissors, organizing the glue. Okay?